Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending the premiere of my opus. I hope you all enjoy it because that means you are smart. If you don't get it, that means that my genius wasn't appreciated in my own time, and that's okay too. Why are you laughing? Please do not laugh during the screening. This episode contains no intentional humor.
Can't hurt. Honestly, like, I think the way this has come out, the more people who know about this, especially the more people who know about this overseas, the better. I don't know how you feel.
The feel about the international, I feel like in English simpan taruh.
Or come closer.
It's like, I don't know what it means in terharu. For helping the worldwide, helping the solidarity. Really appreciate about it.
Smoked too much. We feel grateful.
Yeah, grateful. Yeah.
Because the feedback from those overseas punks and all, they've been doing solidarity shows and all towards these cases. So we feel like grateful. We feel our existence.
Appreciating.
So let's start at the beginning. This week was Malaysia Day, and a couple of weeks ago was Merdeka, Independence Day.
Yeah.
How was your Independence Day? How was your Merdeka?
Just sit at home.
Just an ordinary day.
Yeah, like an ordinary. Yeah.
Maybe an additional of public holidays.
Yeah.
You might need another holiday, right?
Is that?
You might need another holiday, right?
Yeah, another.
Yeah. Okay.
It's good to have like 3 times, 4 times Independence Day. Why not? So we can have more public holidays.
So let's start with that Friday. You guys had the gig. You called it Party Tonight, Revolution Tomorrow, which was a reference to the Orchid album.
What album?
Orchid?
Yeah, Orchid. But Orchid used Dance
Tonight,
yeah.
Revolution Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. And the gig was, other than that title, the gig was pretty much
Radical?
a standard hardcore show, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Standard
there's
hardcore show.
nothing-
Yeah.
Like it was just about the bands that played that night,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There was no political organization.
Yeah, no.
There's no political
Party.
organization involved
Yeah.
in the show. But
Just a normal hardcore show.
it's
Yeah.
a normal show, but apparently we use the name because the next day is a Bersih day. Yeah, one of the biggest demonstration.
Really the biggest rally. Yeah.
Biggest rally.
So you guys were referencing the rally, but you weren't affiliated with
There's
it.
no direct involvement.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but we know friends from other states are coming, so it's good to have a show for them to stop over, that kind of thing. Yeah.
And then they suspect, because there's so many people coming from all over Malaysia, they suspect that's a gathering for the Bersih because it looks suspicious. Somebody come from Ipoh, somebody come from Penang, so they say, oh, you are suspicious because if the show is held in KL, it should be only a KL kids come, but now we can see everybody from all over Malaysia is coming. So they say, oh, this is something related to Bersih, but that's bullshit because we have a show most of the time and people coming from Dirantut, Kuala Romping, Kuala Pilah, Kuala Lipis, and that's one of the things that they are skeptical on us, and
It's basically not official, but we know the kids are coming. The kids from other states are coming.
And that's something that happens regularly with shows from Rumah Api. People
Yeah.
from other parts of
Yeah.
Malaysia come because most other parts of Malaysia don't have a big punk scene.
Yeah.
And so if there's a show at Rumah Api, they'll come from other parts of Malaysia.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Let's get back to the police questioning a little bit later. I want to start like chronologically with the events of that night. So you guys, you had the show. You didn't print out any flyers, right?
Yeah, no. Just on internet.
Just on Facebook mostly, right? And maybe on a blog or something.
Yeah.
And there are no ads in any newspapers or any radio or anything like that.
No.
Okay. So basically, they're monitoring the show from Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're monitoring our social media.
Yep.
And that's how they found out about the show.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the bands that played was Carburetor Dump,
Yeah.
who are one of the more popular punk bands in Malaysia.
Yep.
And Joe Kidd is like one of the founding fathers of the Malaysian punk scene. And so one of the reasons why that show was so widely attended was because of Carburetor Dump, right?
And Blind Track maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blind Tribe.
Yeah, Blind Track.
We saw a few of suspicious people.
That's during before the show
Before the show started.
And then me and Amy is hang out at Tandan Balcony, and then we saw something like a people like this they are really not familiar. And then Amy say, oh, never mind, it's just a fan
Blind Track
of friends because they're not playing since 2000 again. So never mind. And then suddenly there's a lot of people like it's not really familiar because Rumah Api we know most of the time it's just a circle of friends who's coming there, and then it's really like a familiar, and then we know they are from the same background. But that show is a little bit awkward. Like
Extraordinary.
I mean,
Not a normal show. I think.
yeah. I mean, besides the raid, you guys attracted more people than a normal Rumah Api show usually attracts. There's over 100 people, and the shows are usually less than 50 people at Rumah Api, right?
Yeah.
So it's like half usual suspect and half of it is like a stranger for us. And then suddenly when Virginia on duty play, kaboom. It's like all those people that we saw at Tandang is not inside the lockup. So
Okay. When you say suspicious, what do you mean by suspicious?
The dressing.
I mean
face.
Those unfamiliar faces.
and then they just looking at the shirt. Normally people come to Tandang, they absolutely gonna scroll in the LP side and then they know what they want to buy. This guy is like a very wandering. They are wandering. What?
Awkwardly
And
wandering.
then me and Amy, like, who the fuck is this guy? And then Amy too, is a Blind Tribe fan. And then, yeah.
Because Blind Track came from other scene,
Yeah.
like metal.
They are pretty big.
They are
during
pretty
that
big
time.
in Malaysia.
They have a wider crowd. They are like ACAB during that time. They are like OAG. They are
They are quite big, quite big.
So we don't expect the crowd is like I mean, it's not. We don't expect that is a special branch. But after the things happen, it's
It is
obvious.
special branch.
No, because they are not inside the local. The three guys.
Three guys.
Three
Three
guys, I think more.
Three. Yeah.
Ada yang
is
two nerd guys tu, yang sitting at the back.
How are they dressed? Just curious.
They wear
So,
Iron Maiden shirts.
yeah,
Come on.
trying to be a metalhead, but you know that he is special, bro.
Come on, Adrian. How hard you try to dress like a punk? You can't. It's absolutely impossible things to do.
Okay, now I feel discriminated against because just because somebody's
I'm not
wearing
discriminating,
just because
but-
somebody's wearing a metal shirt doesn't mean that they're special branch.
So we have special branches.
I think in Malaysia, even in metal scene, you hardly seen a guy wear a Iron Maiden shirt.
Only Shan.
Only Shan.
Sean.
So now we have no racism, no sexism, no Iron Maiden shit.
Okay.
Guy behind the
but
meditation is
that's
SB.
obvious. That's obvious. They are monitoring Rumah Api since the raid been done. So during the raid, we just realized that they really don't want to pick us on the entertainment license, but they want to pick us on something else. So when the urine test been done, everybody is free. So normally Rumah Api had been raped before one time. Noisy one time. So after they check the urine, they release everyone. They release everyone. But at 3 o'clock in the morning, suddenly they still hold us. And we have been wondering. And then they say we're gonna interrogate one by one of you. It's 15 minutes per person, 116 guy, and they're gonna take like 10 hours. So we are wondering. So we go to the interrogation room.
Let's come back to that in a little bit. So we'll start with the show. The show started as usual, right? Yeah. Probably about 7, 8 o'clock.
9:30.
Which is normal for Rumah Api.
Yeah.
And the last band was playing around 11, right? This is Virginia on duty.
Yeah, suppose carburetor down playing the last.
Oh, so carburetor doesn't never got to play. Yeah, I see. Okay. So what time did the cops arrive?
11:30.
11:30.
11:30.
11 something.
Okay.
Maybe.
During Virginia on duty set.
And how did they announce their presence? Did they just come in?
They just come in.
Okay.
He just came in.
From the front and the back. They block the road.
They broke
Each-
into the upstairs.
Upstairs in my room.
Upstairs
also.
where you guys live, right?
Yeah.
Which is your house.
Yeah.
And did they give you any reason, or did they just come in?
No. When we ask, they don't give a reason.
So they came in, they stopped the show,
Yeah.
and they told everybody to just stay.
Yeah.
So we thought it's just a normal raid.
Okay. You thought it was like a noise violation.
Yeah.
And so when they raided before for noise violations, was it exactly the same way? Was it as
No.
many cops?
Usually, if they come to warn us because it is too noisy or maybe
Report by the neighbors.
there's neighbor reports about us,
They just warning.
they just ask us to stop the show or give us some
20
time
minutes,
limits.
yeah.
But this one is different. They really want to catch us. They really want to hold us.
And how many people do they usually send if it's a noise violation?
2-3 people. Normal. Usually they only send like 2-3 people. They always look for Man. And once Man show them the license and all, they just ask Man to say,
I give you 20 minutes
20
to
minutes.
stop.
Yeah. So no catch, no nothing. But this one is different. The recent one is
This one coming like 50 cops.
I
50, 50.
50.
They were like, about that.
With a gun, with the dogs.
With
There were
dogs.
police hiding in the bushes as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw the one picture that somebody sent, which was
Yeah.
which is the cops going through Rumah Api. They went up to the Tandang store.
Yeah.
They're all wearing the yellow vests. They
Yeah.
have their guns out. What were you guys thinking at that time?
Well, I was just thinking that this is a not normal rate. It's like quite different.
There's something wrong.
Yeah.
And, but we at that point of time we have no idea why the show been stopped by
Have been
them, why we been raped. So
Until in the police station, then we know.
And when did they announce that they were going to take everybody to the police station?
they asked us to sit and lining up, and we just went into the trucks, and they brought us into the police station.
Would you be able to give me a timeline of like how long it took for them to come in, stop the show, and bring you all to the trucks? How long did it take?
11:15, 11:30 like that. They came into the show immediately. Show stopped immediately, and then we were asked to sit, and then our ID has been checked by them one by one. Then 1 hour after that, we were asked to get into the truck.
And go to the station.
Right to the station, and the urine test I think finished around 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And this is standard in Malaysia, right? Whenever they arrest people, they make them take a urine test.
Yeah.
And there's never any cause or anything. They just tell you to do it.
Yeah.
Unless you have positive drugs positive. But apparently there's nobody were positive.
Just one.
Just one guy were positive drugs.
Okay.
But
Do you know what they were testing for? I heard amphetamine and heroin.
Yeah.
So one more.
No weed.
Okay. They don't test for weed.
No.
And ice.
Meth.
So while you're at the police station, and Mon, they came down hardest on you because you're the quote unquote owner of Rumah Api, and you're ostensibly the organizer that they keep talking about. At that point, did they give you any reason?
No.
Still no.
No.
So you're at the police station and you still don't know why you're there.
Yeah.
Okay. When did they start interrogating you? After the drug test?
After the drug test.
And then we waited for like
you waiting for 1 hour. More than 1 hour. And then they asking one by one from the 100 people. Yeah, asking about me. Who am I? Am I the captains of leader of anarchists? What else? Who's the back of me? Like, why? Lots of people from worldwide helping Rumah Api. They're asking lots of things.
How long did they interrogate you specifically?
They didn't interview me.
Really?
From the Friday.
on the first day.
From the first day.
One wasn't interrogated. But others are been.
Yeah, they've been interviewed.
Because they scheduled everybody to have a 15-minute interview. They're
around
asking
there,
all these
yeah.
questions. Do you know what kind of questions they were asking?
They were asking us about do we know Man? What is Rumah Api? Is there any political party involved in these shows? Is there any political speech been done on that shows?
So it sounds like they were trying to tie Rumah Api to Bersih.
Yeah.
Was there anybody in the entire building wearing a yellow shirt?
No.
Besides the cops?
I think one Apeng. That
No,
one's not
only
really,
one, but there's
really
another
yellow.
Bersih.
Fire, hell awaits, the flesh and bones on my
rounded up about 100 kids. Do you think, because that's a lot of people for Rumah Api, do you think they knew it was going to be that many people? Do you think it was more people than they expected?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay. Because I mean, personally, I think this is just my, because I don't know, what really was going on. I think they expected probably about like 40, 50 people, because that's normal for Rumah Api.
Yeah.
And then I think when they showed up and there was more than 100 people, whatever organization they had, 15-minute interviews won't work for 115, 120 people. Do you know what I mean? And so they realized that it was bigger than what they intended in terms of people. And once it blew up on social media and all the newspapers or whatever were talking about it, it was bigger. The reaction was bigger too than what they expected. I found out about the raid around Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
And by that time, I think Bersih, the people were already in the streets. They were already in the yellow shirts, and we'd found out through Facebook that you guys were going to be held there for 3 days.
Yeah.
Except for apparently you and one Hazril, they wanted to hold for an extra day.
Yeah.
When did you guys find out how long you were being held?
The
Was it
morning.
Saturday itself?
On
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, around 10, 11 in the morning.
Almost noon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And when they took you to the police station, they confiscated your phones, confiscated all your personal belongings.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had no way of contacting anybody outside.
Only months.
Only me.
Only months and one.
Yeah. Only me and only me.
Only months.
Not one.
Were you able to contact your wife and tell her what happened? She knew.
She also. She
Oh,
also.
she was inside also.
She also.
Because she was living upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. So they also took the people who were living upstairs.
Yeah.
Whether or not they had anything to
Yeah.
do
Also,
with.
Arif in the room.
Yeah.
Catch Arif in the room. Even Arif is not going downstairs, looking for the show. Also get arrested.
And Arif is one of the guys who lives upstairs from Api and helps out, but isn't always involved with the gigs. He's part of the community, but not
Yeah.
necessarily part of one of the organizers. When you guys were in lockup, and okay, did they tell you how long they were going to hold you?
Yeah.
Okay, immediately or
On Saturday.
on Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
They say like me and one 4 days and the others is 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still no reason.
They want to investigate about the Sedition Act. Yeah. Something related with sedition.
One of the guys who came out said that they were asking him about the graffiti on the walls.
Yeah.
There's like some anti-police, anti-government graffiti on the walls. Did they bring that up with you? Did they ask you guys about that?
Yeah, they asked me.
Okay.
They say why the wall say fuck the police and everything. I say I don't know. The people came here and spray and write on, and then I don't know, maybe someone, but not people from Rumah Api, or say so you guys are really against the police. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
You told them, yeah, we don't like the police?
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, in fairness, up until this point, Rumah Api had okay relations with the police, right? Like there's never any kind of noise violations every so often, but you would apply for your license and you would get it.
Yeah.
And it's not like there's constant police pressure.
Yeah, because this is like Ampang police, then Rumah Api is like, oh, okay, both of us like, okay, there's no problem with Rumah Api. But this case taken from the Bukit Aman, so Bukit Aman came from Bukit Aman, the police, not from the Ampang.
Okay. So you're friendly with the police in the area, but these came from a different area.
Yeah.
Yeah. And about the graffiti, I don't think a lot of people realize that the graffiti in Rumah Api isn't done by the people who live in Rumah Api. You guys got visiting bands coming from all over the world, and usually they crash for a couple days, and while they're there, they'll put up some kind of mural or put up some kind of artwork, and it's sometimes it's there for a month, sometimes it's there for a couple days, and then somebody else paints something else over it, and it's there's no censorship of it. There's just people are free to put whatever they want.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Saturday, you guys find out that you're there for a few days. When did the lawyers get involved?
Lawyer came on Saturday.
They were there in the morning, the Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
They were trying to release us off, but apparently it did not happen. The magistrate says that we have to stay in the lockup.
And they kept you in for the duration of the Bersih rally.
Yeah. That's what we believe so.
So you know, whatever the official reason given was, it seems like they were trying to keep you separated from Bersih for whatever reason. Saturday you're there, Sunday you're there. What were the conditions like? Were you guys packed into the same cell?
No.
Separated into three
Two
groups.
cell in Ampang. One cell in Uluklang, and the girl cell in Pandaninda.
So the women were taken separately.
Yes, but
Do you know how many girls were there?
13 of them.
yeah, over 10, like 15, 13.
Around 13.
By Sunday night, Monday, people on social media were very active. Basically, everyone had heard about this. Even people, all the Malaysian independent news outlets were covering it. Even the Star
Oh, really?
did like an opinion piece on it. They called it opinion and not news because Star is controlled by the government.
Yeah.
So basically, I think a lot of people knew about this. And then, you know, Maximum Rock and Roll did something on it. A lot of like independent music sites did something about it, mentioned it. By Sunday night, Joe Kid's friend, Elin, what's her name?
Ilan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Ilan?
She had posted something saying that everyone was going to meet at the police station on Monday morning to make sure that everyone comes out. And you and 100 also were able to get out. Even though they plan to hold you an extra day. Before we get to that though, I want to talk about the conditions. So it was about 20 guys to a cell, maybe 30?
The lawyer?
In a cell?
Into a cell, 30 people?
Like our cell,
Like
is
in
50.
Ampang Jaya,
Ampang
we
Jaya
were
is
separated into group 50 and 30.
Yeah.
The bigger cell was 50 and
The small one?
another one is 30 people. Yeah.
And the rest go to Uluklang.
What were the conditions like? Was it just like
Sucks, man.
was it just like an open space and you sleep and
Yeah, it's an open space. The toilet sucks. The food sucks.
is the toilet just out in the open?
Yeah. And the drink also suck, eh? Yeah. Less sugar, but good for health.
Did they give you regular meals?
Yeah.
So 3 meals maybe? 3 meals. a
Three
day?
meals, yeah. Really bad meals. The small fish, what do you call the fish?
Jacket fish.
I don't know what it. Ikan jacket they call. I don't know in English. But it's really terrible. Our cell is terrible. 50 people is lots.
But the good thing is, because we were helped with friends, so we had a good time there.
When a couple people started getting out on Monday, I said, you guys should have done a recording like Johnny Cash's Folsom Prison Blues. That would have been a great place to, I mean, you're already in 3 bands, but that would have been a great place for some bands to start. You know, just a good place to network. And,
Yeah, why not?
Like Joe Kid idea want to do a compilation for the band, get rest, so records some song for this what right?
Rumah Api benefits.
Benefits or everything, yeah.
To go to Rumah Api.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe put on tape like cell A and cell B, the side one.
Junkyard motherfucker!
there.
Yeah,
Monday?
more than 12 lawyers. Yeah,
It's like 30, right? More than 30?
12. I saw 12. I counted 12. There might have been more. But yeah, you guys had a lot of lawyers. Who got the lawyers involved?
Like five, top 5 lawyers also coming. Like also Amiga coming.
Like, because the kids that been here, they know they have lawyer friends. So what their friends are lawyers, so they call in, ask them to come just to give salary, to pressure the police to drop the charges, to release us early. And one of the lawyers used to hang out a lot in Rumah Api. Yeah.
One of the lawyers is a guy from Bersih.
Yeah. Our good friends.
And they all came free of charge, right? They just came to help. It was cool. I think I was a little bit worried when I showed up on Monday because I was like, well, why are we going?
Yeah.
It's like it seems like a good way for them to arrest the rest of us. You know what I mean? But when I showed up there and there were 12 lawyers in their ties and their suits, I was like, okay. And I wore a button-down shirt just so like I looked like a lawyer's assistant and not a punk kid.
Because
I made sure I threw out all my yellow shirts.
one of my lawyer friends told me that the lawyer always like to come to show their face, especially if they have this kind of case, because it's good for their reputations. They can build their reputation because this case is very big. I'm not sure how it becomes very big, but yeah, apparently it's very big. It's all over the newspaper.
Were you surprised?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Really surprised. Just came out from the lockup. I see lots of lawyers. And also see the Amiga. I said,
Amiga is like the most wanted in Malaysia. The most wanted personnel, yeah.
She's a big deal. She's a lawyer famous for like civil rights cases in Malaysia, and she's the only one involved with this Rumah Api case who's actually involved with Bersih also. It was funny because some of the lawyers actually seemed to know the police very well. So it was, I don't know, it was weird.
Maybe that was not their first time came to the police station. They may handle some cases before.
more hardest than Rumah Api case.
But Rumah Api case was a big case, so
Usually a big issue when we get arrested in lockup. There's a really big issue in media.
Yeah, I saw a lot of articles. Do you remember John, my friend John in UK?
Yeah.
The guy who did the drum and bass?
Yeah.
He's the one who sent me the
Oh,
article.
John, yeah.
He's the one who asked me what happened to Rumah Api. I had no idea. Saturday afternoon, like I got an email from John, and I was like, what? And then I looked it up on Google, and on Google I saw like 5-6 different articles. And by Sunday it was probably like 20. Yeah. Even the Star covered it.
anyway, it's getting okay now.
Do you think they're still monitoring you guys? Do you think they're still monitoring you guys?
I guess they are monitoring me only.
Really?
Yeah, before this, we have a Hishamuddin Rais show in Rumah Api. 2 weeks before the show happened, police from Bukit Aman coming and asked me, who is Imam Rana? I say me. Why? Who's organized Hishamuddin Rais show? I think they start monitoring me from that show, yeah. I guess they're still monitoring me. That's why I don't put the radical things in Facebook. Yeah.
For now, we keep Lelo.
They're asking people, like 100 people. They're asking everyone. They're asking who is Mambrana. See my Facebook name, not my real name. They're asking who is Mambrana. So I think they already monitoring me like long before. Yeah. I'm a dangerous guy.
I don't know. It's crazy to me. I've stopped using the term black metal on my blog because after I realized that they must be monitoring Rumah Api, then they must be monitoring everybody who shares Rumah Api.
Yeah.
So now I don't use the words black metal. I don't use the words death metal. I don't use the word punk.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. Monday when you got out, most people were released without charges, right?
Yeah.
Except Man, he has to report again on the 30th September.
Yeah.
But apparently
October?
This month.
This 30th, yeah.
Me and what?
30th.
Yeah, Man and one. But apparently the in charge officer told Man that the case has been dropped.
Okay.
Yeah, but we just play safe. We're gonna go again to the police station on the 30th.
But you had to pay some kind of fine, right? You had to-
Yeah.
That one is to
It's
the
a bond?
city hall, to the MPAJ. It's basically other charges, but sedition act charge is dropped by the police, and the fine came from the entertainment license charge, because the license that Rumah Api had is not full.
Okay.
It's not obviously full enough to do a show. Yeah.
Just my now my license like studio jamming, studio practice.
Maybe smaller crowd. Yes, we can use that license, but when it comes to like more than 100 people, we may need some other permits, additional permits.
Right now, the police still have the PA and the
Backline.
back line.
Also the license, the city council license, my agreement with the landlord is still with them.
And do you think they'll return that on the 30th when you go back?
I don't know. I should go to the court like on the 7th October. We will see. Like our lawyer John and Faris will helping for this case, and we will see what is going on. Maybe I should pay the penalty, maybe around 5,000 ringgit, and we will see.
So this, a lot of people were monitoring this on Facebook, following this on Facebook. If people want to help, if people want to donate money, is there any way for them to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a...
Right now we have a donation beneficial from France, Spain, UK, US, Korea, Germany,
Indonesia.
Indonesia, lots of Indonesia, also in Singapore.
Do you guys have like a Kickstarter or something like that for people to donate directly to you?
Yeah. Kickstarter.
Kickstarter?
Basically, they can contact Man directly
Okay.
if they want to do some form of donations.
But there's no like organized...
We don't really ask officially ask, but if they want to
They ask first. They ask me first. They want to do a beneficial from
because
their
they're the
place.
one who volunteer to have this show, benefit shows for us. So yeah, we welcome them. We appreciate their works and all.
So basically, we'll find out on the 30th what's happening in Rumah Api.
30th.
Is that what's happening?
There are two, on the 30th, it's not so heavy because apparently the officer says that the Sedition Act was dropped. So we will be there Man will be there for just to reports, and to ensure that the charge is really dropped, just to confirm it. And another round of session that Man has to attend is on the 4th October. On the 7th October, where this time Man has to go to City Hall, MPAJ, to settle
It's
it.
not MPAJ court. It's a police court.
Police court. Kampung dia.
In Abang Jaya.
Police court. Yeah. This one is about the entertainment license. So maybe there will be a fine being imposed to us, to Man. We'll see on the 7th.
We'll see the answer on 7th October. Hopefully everything is okay.
We hope our backline will be released on the 7th as well.
In retrospect, is there anything about the show that you regret?
Wait, what?
Is there anything you regret about the show?
No.
Poster, the name, anything? Starting late?
Maybe the regret about the poster. Maybe about the poster, the police came. You see the party to the hospital and the black block in the poster. Yeah, little regret. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's funny for people overseas who see it because, if you understand punk rock culture, this thing is very normal.
Yeah.
And like nobody would take it as a threat.
Yeah.
But I think in Malaysia, the authorities really have no understanding of this subculture.
Yeah.
So to them, it's very foreign and very threatening.
Yeah.
And And so when they saw it immediately, it's like,
But it's sometimes like pro and cons. Sometimes it's good like making Punk a threat again. So it's happened. Yeah.
We actually wanted, in a way, to provoke. Like, not to say provoke, but we wanted to.
you wanted to get people's attention.
Sort of,
Yeah.
but yeah, not a bad intention.
Yeah.
Not a bad.
You wanted to be provocative, but you weren't threatening.
Yeah. we were being sarcastic in a way, because the next day is whatever.
I mean, it was basically a joke that they took seriously. Cool. So, right now, all the shows that were scheduled for Rumah Api are being rescheduled. Yeah. And so right now we're in front of Penvia and PJ. And what do you think? I mean, there were a number of shows that were supposed to happen here, like Full of Hell, Chaos and Rumah Api. Are you optimistic? Do you think this will get resolved?
Yeah, hopefully like all these problems get settled as soon as possible.
I think by mid of October, we should be able to put up some shows already.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
And no more flyers like Radical. They put the direct on.
Oh, we'll lay low for time being.
I think you guys need to do just like just big words, and then you know what? I've got a pitch for you. I'm going to take all your old flyers and I'm going to redesign them so they're not threatening.
Yeah.
Like Chaos in Rumah Api, maybe we can call it Order in Rumah Api. And then Full of Hell, we can call it Full of Nice.
Maybe I should change the flyers for Chaos Rumah Api because there's a Najib like this one. Money there. Maybe I should change.
I'm surprised they didn't say anything about that. Cool. So besides,
I think it's normal. Like other countries also,
yeah, but this
punks
is a
have
country.
problems.
Yeah. Okay.
Whenever they were demonstration the next day. If they put out some shows on the day before, they will have problems with that. Yeah. I read some article like in German squad been raided before the demonstration. This is to hold the kids from going to the demonstration. Yeah. So it's normal and it's happening in KL. In KL as well. Yeah. It start to happen. Yeah.
Besides the backline, did they confiscate anything else from you? Did they take anything from the store? Or
Yeah.
any of your personal belongings?
Some of the backline NPA. There's a take my personal stuff also. Yeah, but I already taken.
You returned it.
Yeah, only backline NPA, the agreement and the license still in the process.
Well, why do they want the agreement?
I don't know. It's weird, but they want, I just give it.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks again.